In this short video, I'll just be going over the version 3.4 character banners and who I think you should poll for. Now, of course, this information is already official, it's already out there already, so I'm just giving my thoughts on it. So let's just get started, and this will be super short. I'll go into more detail when we talk about the individual character banners and rerun banners, etc. in a separate video, but this is just a quick overview of all 4 of the 5-star characters coming in 3.4. So on the screen, you have a Kaching only because she's a sword user, and people are saying Alhaitham is a dendro Kaching, so she's just a placeholder here. 3.4 has not launched yet as of the time of posting this. It'll launch sometime tomorrow evening for my server, so that's why we'll have Kaching here representing Alhaitham. And then we have Xiao on phase 1 as well, with the debut of Yaoyao as a 4-star. And then on phase 2 we're gonna get Hu-Tao and Yelan. So let's just get started. So of course we don't have Alhaitham yet, and him being called a dendro Kaching could or could not be a bad thing or something, because I personally don't use Kaching anymore. I've used her briefly in the first year of the game, and she's great and all, and I think Alhaitham's going to be awesome as well. Hopefully they'll make him even better than her to get players interested. However, it doesn't mean that he's a must pull, only because there are better characters in this patch coming. And those better characters are, in my opinion, Hu-Tao and Yelan. But let's just talk about phase 1. So Alhaitham, to me, is not a must pull, but he's definitely a nice to have. I personally will be pulling for him tomorrow once my update is installed on my PlayStation 5. So stay tuned, and I'll definitely be doing a live polling for that. If I don't get him, I won't be disappointed. So to me, he's very optional. But then, of course, if you're a diehard fan, then good luck to you, of course, and I wish you the best. Next, we have Xiao. Now, there's a lot of super hype about this guy. Many people love this guy from start to finish, even before the game launched a few years ago. I have had the pleasure of having him since he first debuted. I actually don't like using him. That's just my personal opinion, because on PlayStation 4 before and now PlayStation 5, I'm just not that good at doing his plunge attacks efficiently, let's say, to get the maximum DPS out of him. So that's just me, and I find it clunky as a playstyle in general for myself, so I don't think that this is a must-pull character. Next, Hu-Tao. Now, she is like a fan favorite. She's been around. She hasn't had a rerun in over a year, or a year, I think. And people were really annoyed that she wasn't earlier, like 3.2 or 3.3. Well, for sure she's coming tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sorry, later this patch in 3.4, later in the patch of 3.4, sorry, phase 2. So at least you just have to wait a few more weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks or so, and you should be able to get her. I think she is a must-pull. If you've watched my Spiral Abyss videos, you'll know that I do use her very, very often, especially to make sure that I can, kill those bosses that are difficult and tanky, kill them fast on the other side, because you have to split your teams up, and for me, Raiden Shogun is like a huge DPS for me, and the other one for me is Hu-Tao, and then that brings me to the next one, Yelan. If you can pair Hu-Tao and Yelan together for Yelan's burst, that'd be amazing. Of course, you don't have to have Yelan, you can have Xingqiu, and that's totally fine, but Yelan is definitely a nice upgrade for Xingqiu. So, for me, just to summarize, I don't think, unfortunately, Alhaitham, using again Kaching here as a placeholder, I don't think Alhaitham is a must-have, but because, as you can see, I have the other 3 characters, I'm definitely still going to try for him, right? And it'll be nice for content too, but I won't be disappointed if I don't get him. I don't spend money in the game other than the Welkin now, so I won't, even if I don't get him, I'm not going to, spend money just to get him. Xiao is a skip for me, and I recommend it being a skip for many players, especially because he's like a, since the beginning he's been in the game already, so it's not anything new. I mean, you might as well go for someone else, right? Unless you really tried your hardest to get him and you couldn't get him the last bunch of times, because he did get multiple reruns already. He's had more than 3 reruns, I believe. Maybe 4 even, because he comes back every Lantern, right? And in between there was a few reruns where he was there too. So Hu-Tao is a must-pull, and Yelan is definitely a nice support must-pull if you already have your Hu-Tao. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about who you guys are pulling for in 3.4. If you're not pulling for any of them, that's cool too, because we did get drip marketing for 3.5 already, so maybe you want to wait till 3.5. Anyway, I will keep this short, and I will move on to my next video, so I will see you guys there. Thanks.